So tell me a little bit about this release.
This is a record by an artist named Chris Bell, and it's on vinyl, 45 RPM. It's got two songs. I Am the Cosmos is on the A side, and the flip is a song called You and Your Sister. And it's a reissue of a record I released on my label in New York in 1977. It turned out to have a huge influence. It came out in a time when no one was making records that sounded like this. He figured out a way to torture the equipment to make it sound like he really felt.
So tell me a little bit about your label, Car Records.
Car Records was started in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I had a rock band and we wanted to put out our own record, and nobody else was asking to do it, so we decided we would. Nowadays, this is totally normal. At the time, it was very strange. We were in uncharted territory doing this. We had to figure out how to get it recorded and how to get it pressed up, and we were excited about it, and we picked a tough name, Carnivorous, for this. However, at the same time, I started making the hamburger patties at the Carolina Coffee Shop here on Franklin Street, and after a couple of months of making those hamburger patties, I decided Carnivorous was not for me. And we shortened the name to Car Records the next year.
So, as the head of the record label, you put out a press release for this record. Could you read it for me?
I'm afraid I did. And I have no real memory of this, but they've reprinted it in here. Okay, it says, Car Records proudly announces the release of a single by Chris Bell. The world is now a different place. The change may not be apparent at first. 10 or 15 people pass on the street singing, My feelings always have been something I couldn't hide. The telephone rings at 2 a.m. and a chorus resounds with yeah, yeah, yeah. A new haste rears its head in the speed of neural ignition. Were the stars ever so bright? Sometimes one small motion can launch 1,000 verbs. And this is that kind of mousetrap.